Today we are going to be learning about the water cycle. There are 4 main parts to the water cycle. Pay close attention to this video and you will learn all about them. Let's find out what the first part is. E, V, A, P, O, R, A, T, I, O, N. Evaporation. Evaporation is the first part of the water cycle. Evaporation is when the sun heats up water in rivers, lakes, or oceans and turns the water into steam. This steam then rises into the air. Now let's find out what part number 2 of the water cycle is. C, O, N, D, E, N, S, A, T, I, O, N. Condensation. Condensation happens after evaporation and is the second part of the water cycle. Condensation is when the steam in the air gets cold and changes back into liquid, forming clouds. Can you guess what happens next? Let's see if you're right. P, R, E, C, I, P, I, T, A, T, I, O, N. Precipitation. Precipitation happens after condensation and is the third part of the water cycle. Precipitation happens when clouds get full of water. The clouds become too heavy and the air cannot hold them anymore. The extra water in the clouds falls back to earth in the forms of rain, hail, sleet, or snow. Does anybody have an idea about what happens last? Now we're going to find out if your guess was right. R, U, N, O, F, F. Runoff. Runoff happens after precipitation and is the fourth and final part of the water cycle. Runoff is the extra water that is not absorbed into the ground after hail, sleet, or snow melts or after it rains. This runoff water remains on the surface of the ground and eventually makes its way back into the oceans, lakes, and rivers, causing the water cycle to begin all over again. Now that we have learned all 4 parts of the water cycle, let's see every part put together in one big picture. Do you remember all 4 parts of the water cycle? If not, that's okay, because we're going to learn a song to help us remember.
Evaporation, condensation, precipitation, rains on all. Runoff is extra water after the rainfall. The sun's the engine to drive the cycle, so we'll bring on the sunshine. This is the water cycle, and it happens all the time.